Ack. Is good? OBS, we good? You stable? You stable? Rip Missy plushie, yeah. Hello, it looks like I'm stable again. Good grief. Okay, let's try this again. Like I was saying before I crashed, is that a good way to get eyes to stare in a certain direction. God has cursed me for my ferret art and my work is never finished. That's true. It's actually canon. Like a good way to get eyes to stare directly at you. Oops. How's CSP been treating you anyhow? CSP, what's that? Oh, Clip Studio Paint, wonderfully. I love the program so far. I'm absolutely in love with it. It's a delight. Just wait till we make manga comics. It's a breeze. Ooh. Is CSP good for that? I made a mistake and did the eyelids and eye on the same layer, but it still works as a decent example. If you find the center of the eye, you can use it to get something staring directly at the viewer. Didn't it used to be called like Manga Studio or something? No clue. Yep. Ah, okay. And you can draw just a funny Dragon Ball Z eyebrow. Oops, that's too much. I used CSP to make Made of. Wonderful! Okay, good. Then I'm very inspired. Suddenly I am filled with determination. Okay, so... Is this Melty Autumn? Yes, it is. This Melty Audi. The price I'm paying for not planning this heavily is that the eyes are having to be a lot of impossible geometry. But this is still a valuable study. In a magical Fae panda. Your ass is a lot of impossible geometry. It's true. It's true. I'm going for that House of Leaves look, if you know what I mean. Wait, no. Wait, no, that's not quite right. That ass got its normals flipped. Oh no! Oh no, Mario and Mario Galaxy is going to use my ass for impossible jumps. Fae forgot to install Counter-Strike. Z fighting ass polygons. Incredible. One sec. I'm going for that joke that's taking too long to say because I'm looking up a name. I'm going for that blame by Tsutomu Nihei look, if you know what I mean. My face when I hear Mario and immediately snap to attention. We are living in cursed times, so I understand. Somebody brought up the cursed hypothetical that Mario's going to open the movie by going like wahoo or something, and then like cough, and it'll just be his like the actor's actual normal voice, and it'll be like, oh yeah, sorry about that, and then the whole movie will just be him speaking normally. Oh god, I meant more about my name, but yeah, that too. Yes, Mari. Oh, there's a hidden syllable in your name that you don't tell anybody about, because then they could say your full name 3 times and summon you. I wish I had not by a source engine flashback error model between my legs. Me too. Now that's gender euphoria, yes. I once got called Miss Mario, though it was horrible, yeah. I wish I had not but a source engine flashing error model between my legs. Me too. I know you're a drawer of buns and bun likes. I have a question for you, if you'll have it. This is a good question, yes. Got any, like, bun ear guides? I would benefit from a bun ear guide, personally, for floppy bun ears. God, I have no idea why, but I was reminded of a terrible office story. Oh, right, you've worked in offices. My condolences, Pand. It's actually something I struggle with. Haha. Oh no. Even the drawer of buns herself, my god, is all lost. Numo. The shape of my Sona's ears changes from picture to picture. Same with all my characters' ears. Ears are fake. I just do my best with each drawing. In my cube, some guy I've never seen in a suit passes me by. You hurt my hand. Me, staring, my translator nowhere in sight. Why? Walks off. What? I'm so confused. I will need context for that. I was wearing my brace. Oh, so a guy came by your cubicle, saw you were wearing a wrist brace, said you hurt your hand, and then asked why and walked off? Pardon me? Numa. I told you this story before. I don't recall. It must have been so absurd and distressing that I blocked it out. That sounds like a work story, though. Good grief. For my plush lop ears, I do my best to try to imagine them as like if you held a slinky in one hand by both ends and let it hang in a teardrop shape. That is absolutely brilliant. New Maddie. It's true. But then we'd have a Numo with eyes like this. Come on, CSP. Cursed Numo. Numo with dark powers. Yeah, that is good advice. I only know how to draw, like, Vieira style ears. Shake my head, is that all I'm gonna get out of my Jai Orsh font request? Huh? No, not yet. I haven't gotten to that. Fluffy and sharp, those ears, yes. It was a bad joke, really bad. Sorry, no, you're good. Banani. But Spumoni. Okay, honestly, I think I could do better with this by starting fresh and starting with like a full, like coming at it more structurally. Those big structurals. Roughly 100% zoom. Draw to a corner. Maeve, delete a me. No, you are here. I did not delete a you. Honestly, I'm considering just pulling up one of these images and using it as a direct ref to trace. Is there one in particular whose face you like as a good starting point so I can at least use it as a study? Because what I'm struggling with is getting these shapes just by eyeing them. The shapes and proportions, they elude me. One sec. Okay. Loading screen. Just seeing how quickly I can do a red. Classic ferret? Yeah. I can do it pretty quick. The proportions aren't perfect or anything, and it's low detail, but I think I've got her shapes pretty well figured out by this point. Mostly. Yump. Okay. Now let me find that ref. Oh, that is a beautiful fairy. Adore ferret? Yay. A goodbye ferret. That is a mist color. The first one is one I like a lot. Absolutely beautiful. So which of those three do you want me to go for? Ethereal Fert. Scroll down for more. Yeah. I'm seeing a bunch of them. Which one in particular do you want me to try to, like, straight up trace for the shape study? I like the second and third ones on the very bottom, same character. Okay, cool. Yeah, let me go for this one. Open original, zoom, copy image, edit, paste, reduce to 30% transparency, or opacity rather. 30% transparency would be 70% opacity, I think? I don't know. I don't know if opacity and transparency are inverses. Okay. This will help a lot for getting the shapes down, and then I can as soon as I remember how to speak, I will do so. And then with the study down, I can start taking liberties. Oh, don't like that. I am blessed to have a wife who goes to the lengths you do. I do try. I do try. And also, tracing is probably the best way to practice. It's one of them. Like, there are few better ways to study besides just straight up tracing. It familiarizes your hand with shapes. Top 10 wife moments we'll never forget. These fairies really are pretty. Top 10 most unusual wife moments. Top 10 wife moment number 2, Maeve. I'm gonna stop right there. You got me one time, but not again. So, guessing the head shape is roughly so. Komida. My God. Maeve, make me a moderator so I can delete this. No, I am living with my sins, my dire mistakes. You're giga sins. You're making mistakes. How could you do this to me? Oh no. Oh. I will never recover. That's true. Brutal? Yeah, so I hear. Not quite as brutal as The Legend starring famed actor Danny DeVito. No, what's his name? Jack Black. God, what a weird game. Starts out as like an action adventure hack and slash, and like it was advertised as an action adventure hack and slash, but all along it's a TTR, or not a an RTS. It becomes a real-time strategy. God, I love genre shifts like that. It can be very fun. Unfortunately, I'm not like a big fan of RTS. I'm not smart enough for it, so I never like really got into the game. I never gave it the attention and love it deserves. But that is like it's brilliant that they did that to us. I'm curious. I'm morbidly curious. I'm gonna see what this is. Oh! Spumoni. Got to add the crook in the lips to maintain some bit of panda. All right. This is informative so far. A floofy neck. Where are those shoulders, though? Oh, I see. Me wishing Blizzard didn't fuck up so bad so I can have more of these guys, yeah. Oh, I see. Those Kimari Ronso shoulders. God, how dare Final Fantasy X be the best one? I hate it. I resent that game for being the best one. Epsilon's data is pre-Shadowlands, so no fairies. Aw. I resent 10 for being the best Final Fantasy. Oh, it's fine. Don't worry, Maeve. X isn't the best one. It's the best one. Kind of like how Majora's Mask is my favorite Zelda, but Wind Waker is the best one. 12 and 13 are my favorite Final Fantasies. 10 is unfortunately the best one. Well, Chocobo GP isn't out yet, so it can't be the best one yet. GP came out. Yeah, but the remake hasn't come out yet. I haven't played it yet, so it's not the best one. If 10 is the best one and I don't like 10, then there's simply no hope for me in the franchise, is there? Well, you don't have to like 10. I don't like 10. Doesn't make it not the best one. I will never play 10 again. Like, ever. I will never touch that game again. It is abysmal to play, but it's also the best one. For better and worse. That absolutely makes it not the best one if you don't like it. But the plot is so good. The characters are so good. Or no, they're good because they're not good and the writing knows it. I can't say too much without spoiling the entire freaking game, but it's really good. Waka racism. Waka sucks. Waka sucks so bad. But the thing is, Waka is a toxically positive person. He's like Exonarthex, but racist. Disney racism. KH Waka. Yeah. They added Waka's hair to pandas in WoW. Amazing. But yeah, Waka is like the toxically positive liberal with just repugnant beliefs. But he's got a great personality, you know? He's so friendly. He's your brother. It's great. And he's also, like, despicable and full of hate. It's great. Is that a great personality? Is that personality people are drawn to? Yes, it is a personality people are drawn to. People are pulled to toxically positive, like, repugnant individuals. That is common. I mean, look at Ben Shapiro. That much energy from one person leaves me wanting to curl up under a couch and turn into a dust bunny. Yeah, me too. It's awful. But that's why we're not as bad of people as we could be, is we don't fall for that shit. Maeve, did you just describe Ben Shapiro as toxically positive? No, I described him as, like, drawing people in with, you know, having this great energy, and he is, like, people who know him describe him as a really caring, loving, like, kind person. That he's real friendly and congenial, but, you know, he's a horrible, bigoted racist. But people are drawn to those when they are together. But that's true of, like, a lot of bigots. It's true of a lot of terrible people, but this is also a really dark subject, which I guess talking about Final Fantasy X leads to. Yeah, I think that's fair to say that talking about Final Fantasy X leads into dark subjects no matter what. Let's talk about 11, the best. I don't know anything about 11 yet, other than that Red Mage has over 100 hotbar abilities. Why play 11 when I could play Phantasy Star Online? Shake my head. I've been considering it. Let's talk about how Raban is in 11 as a blue mage that is a boss you have to kill. You have to kill Raban. Is it that he's not dead and he's just in a pleasant slumber? Is that where Raban Extreme is? Yes. No, I have no clue. Actually, yes, Mari. My god. Like, the only sane, good... No, again, I can't talk about Final Fantasy X because I will spoil Final Fantasy X. The best parts about Final Fantasy X come in the last, like, few hours. And I don't want to do that. But the thing is, I cannot in good conscience recommend it to anybody because it is awful to play. Maeve, Final Fantasy X came out 20 years ago. It sure did. But the truth is, nobody's finished it because it sucks to play, so nobody knows what the ending is. Or what the last, like, hours are. Where the story actually picks up, and where, I believe Sutadeki Dane plays and I cry a lot. Can't believe Maeve is the only person on Earth who has finished Final Fantasy X, and all Faye have to say is it's the best FF, and also I hate it. I think that might be true of, like, anybody who's played X. Nobody likes playing it, but it's worth it to have played it. I've gotten through it, and it paid off. It was worth it in the end. But it's like a game where if you don't finish it, if you don't have the spoons and the wherewithal to get through it, it's very much not worth playing. Maeve needs to do a dick tree run, but in 10. Pardon me, what does that mean? Excuse me? Well, you see me. Have you ever heard of Hyperion? No. Well, I mean, I've heard the word in a few contexts, but not in a dick tree context. Okay, Dick Tree. Oh, it's a name. It's not Dick Tree. It's Dick Tree was the guy who named Cloud, and whatever the chain gun arm man is. What is his name? Shit. I think about him a lot. I should know his name, but I'm stupid right now, so I don't remember things. Respectively, and reached level 99 in the first combat zone in Final Fantasy VII exclusively. Oh, right. Took him about 6 years. I did hear about that, yeah. No, you can do that in 10. So there's this time-traveling robot from the past, future, and future past. Is this about Coheed and Cambria? that kidnaps people and slaps them onto this massive infinity tree made entirely out of metal, and the robot just pierces these people on it, just like stabs them onto it, and they just exist forever in complete agony. Kind of a dick tree, to be honest. No, this is Hyperion. Okay. Well, the tree is certainly a dick for doing that to those people. What a weird direction this stream has gone in. Maddie's just like, nah, I'm fucking out. Lates, bras. Lates. Oh. Hello. I actually do have to go to bed. Aw, well, night-night. Thank you so much for coming by and watching. It was good having you. Thanks for using your Twitter name as your Twitch name so I know who to block. Addie, good night. Yeah, exactly. But not because of I have a dick tree and I must scream. This is such a weird stream. My spoons are very low, and I've got like brain fog, so the conversation's just going in whatever fucking direction. Night night, Maddie. Thank you for coming by. Okay, now it's time to complain some more about Final Fantasy X and also why it's the best one. No, I've made my point. If I said more, it would spoil the game for people who will never play it. Night night. Okay, so... not gonna lie, having two buns, one of whom is plushy and one of whom is leaning into plushy, both named Maddie E in one room is wild. It is pretty wild. Very valid. 3 buns, alright. Yeah, sometimes I am pretty bunny. I had a lot of, like, weird, like, not lucid dreams or awake dreams last night, where I had a lot of plushy vibes. It was very weird. It was hallucinatory. Sometimes I have nights like that. But it was very nice. And you also had a Maddie phase, didn't you, Maeve? I did, yeah. I went by Maddie, M-A-T-T-I-E, for... oh, let me think. Probably a good... let me think. May, June, July, August, September, October, December. Like a good 7 months. Gee whiz, this is just bizarre, ain't it? Yeah. But yeah, I went by Maddie for like 7 or 8 months. God, it's almost... you knock it on. Oh no. But go on. No. Maeve, I have a question. Yes. Why does it suddenly sound like you're drawing on the beach? Our heater went on. It's because I carried my computer to the beach in the middle of the night. I miss the waves. Amazing. Thank you, Julian. I appreciate it. I can hear it all the way across the internet. Every day I wake up. Me too. But yeah, it's weird. Sometimes I have nights where my sleep just sucks because I keep like... I'm stuck in weird dream logic. It's like... it's really hard to describe, especially after I wake up. It's like I'm stuck in weird dream logic where my brain places bizarre rules on me about like why and when and how I can sleep while I'm sleeping, and I wake up from it because it's causing me stress and, you know, distraction from my sleep itself, and I'm like only half awake because I want to go back to sleep. But because I'm only half awake, I'm not, like, coherent enough to think, oh, if I wake myself up, I'll get out of this bizarre somewhat hallucinatory headspace. So I just spend the entire night trying to sleep like that in a like partially hallucinatory headspace, and it just sucks. Every night I think of Maeve and my sleep gets genuinely good. I am so glad. I am so glad, Panda Bear. LMFAO, I haven't had good sleep in years. I am legitimately having problems. My quality of life has dipped incredibly low. I haven't showered in days. I am falling to pieces. You should go bathe. It will help. And, you should... God, it's tough because I want to recommend, like, melatonin or something, but you have fear about... like, sound fear about anything that will, like, make sleep more. It's tough. I wish I knew what to help with that. I've done melatonin. It gives me weird skeleton dreams. Yeah, me too. I have weird skeleton dreams. Those are usually the nights where I don't sleep because I'm like, my dreams are partially awake and my awake is partially asleep, and it's all based around anxiety around weird sleep rules that don't make sense. I'm trained in hand-to-hand. I can put you all out cold, Lorelai. CQC. But the point is, last night, I kept waking up a lot because of it, but all the rules had to do with, like, being a stuffy and getting as snuggly as possible to, like, have good energy, I guess. It was very nice. I was plushy in my sleep. It was very good. It's like the sleep was technically not good, but it was also very good sleep. How pleasant. Yeah. And so it's like I'm in one way sleep deprived, but also well rested in a deep way. Okay. But yeah, you should legit talk to your doctor as soon as you get one now that you're on insurance and say, like, hey, you need help sleeping, some things don't make your sleep good, and you're also afraid of sleep aids because of heart stuff, so you need something that you can be assured will be safe. I'm sure there are several things you can try. Last night was a very giant imagining that certain other pandas holding me close in my sleep night. Aww. Blackjack to the base of the skull. I mean, you can ask your doctor. The worst that can happen is they say no. The best that can happen is they say yes. What the fuck was that smarmy voice? Was that smarmy? The best they can say is yeah. So, you know, life, you see, life, as they say, they say about life, life, you see, life, yeah. You see, how do you put it? What do they say? As they say. We're gonna knock over Florida, see? Maeve, can you go like, yeah, see? Maeve getting really into the practice training. Also, no, I'd die. Life finds a way, see? I'm afraid your son died from smoking a marijuana cigarette. Yeah. Bum ba dun dun. Bum ba dun dun dun. Well, Mayo, that's right, you're still in Florida. Don't dunk on my panda boy wife. Can't leave, literally. Yeah, we'll work on it. I just forgot. Oh. When Maeve makes OCs. Forget that there are some cool people in Florida, and it's not all just the fucking shit heads walking corpse in Brevard. The eye is a lemon. Yos. I think I will enters the vor zone. Pardon me? Pardon me, what? So I guess, wait. God, try the tourists in Kissimmee. We had a game. Point out the out-of-state license plates. Bonus points if it was EU. So I guess UK isn't bonus points anymore. Yeah, rip, okay. Oh, indeed. You're so dry. Why would... This is so nonsense to anybody like watching the VODs, which they do, and they're probably just so confused. Like, who's dry? Why are they dry? Maeve, say the F words. 4 little letters. Frank, whisper it to me. Sweet little nothings. Maeve, that's 5 letters you just said. Oh. Fast. I'm not gonna call you that. Maeve, I'm so dry. How dare you? Okay, hold on. I'm workshopping a bit here. I do get it. That's a common joke in those, like, areas. Yes, I do get it. It's not an original joke. Leave. Sorry for not... You're all trying to get me. You're all trying to get me to say the F word on stream. Baby Red spinoff. It's like Baby Sheldon. Can't believe you hijacked my art. Baby Red. Maeve. I'm going to beat you to death. Maeve, did you know that my favorite kind of velocipede is the penny farthing? Are you telling me your farthing? Your shilling and farthing? That was a lie, Maeve. That couldn't be farther from the truth. I'm going to end your life! I'm going to approach. I am approaching as we speak. Very quickly. Maeve, if you say the F word, I will give you 2 kisses. I guess I will just starve to death from kiss deprivation. Maeve, say the F word or I will abandon art forever. Okay, that's a mean one. Maeve, say F or you're a bald doe. Haha, joke's on you. That's already probably unavoidable. Maeve, say the F word or you're unwifed and unstuffed. My god. These are cruel tonight. Absolutely malicious. Uncouth. For Christ's sake, Maeve, just do it while you still can. Shake my head. I have accepted that my wife will never do it. I will not. I will not. I don't know why I'm embarrassed by that kind of stuff. No, I get you, Maeve. I feel that. Thank you. Sorry, I know it's not very fun. It just embarrasses me too much. I'm sorry you have to give up on drawing forever now, though. It's okay, I fucking sucked at it anyway, LMAO. No. I like hearing you say funny stuff because it's stuff I'll never be able to anymore. Aww. I'm sorry. That was really guilt trippy. Sorry, no, you're okay. You're okay, Pand. I don't know why I do that. I just do it. It's nice. It makes me feel good to do the little, like, shadowy area. I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea what that is or where it comes from. I do it. It's like one of those habits where an artist does not like drawing noses, so they just find some fucked up, made up way to draw noses and stick with that forever, like the Yu-Gi-Oh nose. Like that's not a nose. What does that represent? That isn't a stylized nose. That's just not a nose. It's not how noses are. Gotta go Google Yu-Gi-Oh nose now. Dorito, yes. Like a lot of manga does that. It's just noses for some reason look like that way and it's shit. Like, just draw a nose, for God's sake. Please. Like, I don't know why they're, like, embarrassed by the shape of a nose, so they do it like this. It's like, I guess that's, like, the nostril is okay, but please, it's not a nose. Maeve, the dark part is the shadow of the nose. No, I know, but the, like, overall structure just doesn't make sense. It's like a stylization of the nose that loses the fundamental properties of a nose. It's not, like, sufficiently recognizable as one to me. I would rather an artist just do that thing where they don't draw noses than do that. It's a big pet peeve of mine. Maybe the Yu-Gi-Oh nose is one of the most nose of all anime noses. Let me see. Well, let me see. Yu-Gi-Oh. I'm clicking the wrong button. Sorry, I'm being a dummy. These are decent noses. Never mind. Nope, some of these are pretty bad. some of these are pretty bad noses. How dare. How dare. Like that nose from head on? Like, no. No, that's not cutting it. You can't do that, Yugimoto. I will steal your fucking cards and lunch money, and then you'll kill me in a dark duel. Or a dark game. Like, no, you're not fooling me, Yugimoto. No, that's not gonna do it. Honestly, it's an okay nose, but it just... Why is it hairy? It's like stylization of, like, furrow lines, like wrinkles from when somebody is, like this, or... like that. Like he's sneering, kinda. But the artist has stylized it so far that my guess is that they've forgotten what it represents and it's just become lines. No, it was hair. Hairy nose. It is now. He has a mustache on top of his nose. Hey, Maeve. Yes? I can't believe, Maeve, just you have forgotten the face of your father to the Yu-Gi-Oh artist. How the fuck